This video, I'm going to do a player critique for MetaRidley, and then afterwards show a pre-recorded segment of a replay of one of my matches, another good match. I don't even remember what happened, but it was a good match, so I went ahead and made a commentary on that one. And it'll be assassin videos, or assassin video and then an assassin video. So more assassin, woohoo, who knew? If you guys want to see other stuff though, let me know, and I can try and do that. Now, nobody's been requesting anything. Now, MetaRidley contacted me about possibly doing some player critiques or just giving some advice from watching some demos. I did watch the Gunner one and tried to do one on that, but I really couldn't say much on it because I couldn't see enemy health levels, and that really just caused a lot of problems for me because that as Gunner, that really helps me decide what you need to be shooting. Not going to go into any more detail than that though. So I have not seen this assassin one, and it's of all the replays I saw, this was the one pro I could really help you out with. So I'll just go ahead and do this one. Now, you probably know me. I have a different assassin. I have a different take on assassin than a lot of people. So just know that. For anybody else who wants to send in me to do a player critique, other information that would be helpful is the products you're using, the skill upgrade order, what your endorsements are giving you, and even how much experience you have in the game. So that's just for future reference. Let's just go ahead and see how this game goes. And you are up against... Oh, well, actually, let's just stop right here. Something you should note on this map is who you're up against. You are up against... support and gunner team, sure, but mostly I'm worried about the Annihilator. Key players for the Annihilator that you need to target are support and sniper. Support can just rain mortars down, so it's going to be your job to stop support from throwing those mortars down so your team can call it. And snipers can also stand at a distance from their spawn point and just snipe anyone trying to call the Annihilator. So that also is your job to stop him from doing that. So it kind of sucks that you have to deal with two players during the Annihilator fight, but that's just what you got to do. So that's something you should note right off the bat. So in Annihilator fights, you really have to pay attention to what each of those players are doing. If they're not doing those things, if they're not doing that, then you're kind of free to try and call the Annihilator, try and push bots, whatever you need to do. Okay, so yes, this is a good time. You did not go up to the jungle. They only have an enemy Wascot. It is a good idea to go into the jungle on this map and get those bot kills, and you have great shots at their enemy bot lanes, and it's easy to pop down and surprise any enemy players. So the jungle on this map is pretty good. I recommend going up there as soon as you can, and it'll also give you a feel for how the enemy Wascot compares to you. If the Wascot doesn't even go up there, then that's good. But if he does go up there, then you can kind of get in a one-on-one fight and just see how good they are at the game compared to you. And if you can easily get some kills, you know you're in business, and you have a little more freedom to attack. Actually, a recent game I played, I was up against an enemy Spark and Wascot, both standing near their spawn, like in the jungle near their spawn, and I attacked both of them, and I killed both of them. They were right next to each other. So I was in good business. I knew I was in very good business there. Another good reason to do that is because taking a death this early in the game is not going to make you lose any bot streaks or player streaks. So if you die right off the bat, you're not really losing anything, but you get a feel for the enemy. Okay, sorry about talking about all that stuff, but I felt it needed to be said. Let's continue. You've got full health, so you could probably attack that Wascot. I know Wascot 1-on-1's not the best matchup or whatever, but some Wascots are terrible. I would definitely get out of here. That is a very dangerous situation. Yes, you were invisible, but you had two enemy players. You were not jumping. They were both very close to you. You should have been grappled, and once they grappled you, you were in turret range. You were basically gonna take a death. It's very surprising that you escaped that situation. You should not have escaped that situation. Bad move. That was a bad move on your part. I don't even know if you got a kill or not. I don't care. That was far too risky. And you know me, I'm a very risky assassin player. I can be, but yeah, that was far too risky for me. Or if you're gonna do that, at least jump around a lot. Knife that thing. Yep, there you go. Okay, get Wascott. You're almost dead, so good thing you ran. Just run back into hell into your spawn. Should have ran back into spawn. This is yeah. You just wait 250. That's a big purchase at this point in the game. Just go back to the spawn for the free health this early on. It wasn't like an emergency to get back in the fight or anything. Your team could have held them back a little bit. Even if your shields go down, the enemy's so weak they're not going to destroy those turrets too quickly. Get out of there. Okay, well now you have teammates around. Okay, yeah, good. I would do what you're doing now. Oh man, you're not running my endorsement build. Your shuriken firing is so slow compared to mine. It's killing me. Use whatever you want though. Get out of there, too many people. Okay. Pick up that juice. You really need to get that juice. With as a juiced assassin, there's so much you could do. Oh boy. I don't even need to comment on that one. Juiced assassin, you're more free to go into their base and play risky because you could just juice and escape if they grapple you. Now you're kind of wandering around. You don't really. It's taken you a long time to decide what to do. Even earlier, like that time you bought Regenitol, you didn't even capitalize on it. You didn't get into a fight or anything. See, when I buy Regenitol, I basically, well, thanks to my endorsement setup, partially or mostly, I don't even remember what it's like with low health regeneration, but you kind of have infinite health until that Regenitol expires. So that's a very good time to get right up in their face and attack them like a madman. So, but you didn't really do anything with your Regenitol. I think you went to the jungle and you just kind of ran around. Same thing here is you're not really moving in on anything. But looking at the map, I mean, I see. Well, if you don't really know what to do or what to attack, just go into a lane and start attacking bots. But looking at the HUD, you do have one enemy turret shield down, and that's the perfect target. Just start shooting that. Just start shooting that thing. And really, your goals, or at least my goals when I play, forget the whole distraction thing. Basically exclude that I can distract people. My goals are basically push bots, kill turrets. If any enemy players are stopping me from doing that, then attack them. That's really it. If you have the chance to kill a player to help your bot push, go ahead and do it. Other than that, though, just kill bots. So that's just my quick advice here. So, I mean, luckily your team is doing a good job at pushing. But and let's see what your score is. 1 kill. Okay. But yeah, just go ahead and push turrets or something. Shoot those turrets. That'll really help your team out. You're not like insanely killing the enemy. You don't really have too many bot kills. right there. As soon as you see Wascott, just roll right. You have to decide instantly: do I attack him? Do I back off? And if you decide to attack him, you just roll right at him and grab him. Okay, you're almost dead. Your juicing is back up here. It is Annihilator time. We're 5 minutes 30 seconds in, so you need to look for Sniper and Support. Luckily, Support's not staying at the top. Your team's having trouble with the Annihilator. That was just bad team play there. I mean, I'm not saying you did a bad job. I'm saying your team did a bad job. Because the enemy wasn't doing any good tactics for the pros they were having, at least from what I could see. Now there are 3 enemies up there. Not the easiest to attack. Your team's all around. This is a good time. You might want to attack them from the side if you can, but just push bots. Why even go invisible? I know some assassins, they love going invisible a lot. I have save invisibility for last. And when I do that, you basically just save invisibility for when you want to chase enemies into their turrets, or if there's a whole lot of bots around or something, or if you're gonna attack enemies with like combat kitties around or something. Just save invisibility for that. And some assassins, they use invisibility because it makes it a little easier to run up on people. It makes it a little harder for them to see them. But you're not even in this situation. You're not even running up on them. You're just going to the side and shooting shurikens at them. And invisibility is not gonna help you at all. So you're just kind of wasting your visibility. And earlier, Gunner was, I think, almost dead, and you could have chased him, but he went to the safety of their turrets. But I think you didn't have any invisibility around. And if you had saved your invisibility, then for that critical moment, then you would have gotten the kill. Get out of here, too many people, plus a turret. If you get grappled, that's just very bad. If they're super low on health, maybe do that. But still, eh. Now at this point, I would shoot the turret and I would go for the ejector, especially since they're only $150 now. Yep, just keep that turret fire going. Now roll in there, get assault. Little slow on that. Okay, now you got to shoot that turret. Well, that's how I would play, is shoot that turret. I'd go up and shoot it from the jungle. That's the easiest spot to do that. I watch my Read My Distraction Assassin Guide, the video that goes with that. You can actually shoot that from the Annihilator by ricocheting off the ground. But down here, I guess this isn't bad just because the enemy team's not really moving in on you. So this will help you control the bots better too. So I guess this is probably the better option in this game. You're not up against super great opponents. Use your knife on those bots. Yeah, you're going invisible, but you're still standing in their line of fire. So that was kind of a waste of invisibility again. Attack support. Missed that opportunity. Little slow. Okay, good use of the juice here. Go grapple him. Anytime I see somebody juiced, I go in for a grapple. I mean, you gotta be careful they have teammates around, but a lot of people juiced don't even expect to be grappled. They think they're all super powerful. But grappling them stops them from getting all that damage out on your teammates. So grappling a juiced person is very good. It just wastes their juice. Okay. Yeah, use jump against assault. Some of them don't expect that. Actually, later in the video you'll see a little assault jumping. I'm not one to go after bullseye. Wow, it was totally worth it there. Good job grappling him. Nice. Now you have a turret shield down, so I would shoot that turret. Okay, that works. You do have Wascott coming up on you. Use your knife. You only want to use the shurikens if, like, the teammate or if the enemy is around the bots, and if you're gonna use the knife and the enemy will kill you, that's the only time to back off and use the shurikens. Other than that, use the knife. The turret shield is down. I'd full on attack that thing. And this enemy team would be they're an easy team to distract, but that requires a whole another style of play. And I'm not here to really comment so much on distraction assassin, just general assassin. Now you got full health, but again, you're just really running around in the jungle doing nothing. So help your team out. Get in there and just shuriken bots. Even that'll really help them out. Oh, never mind. I take all that back. The annihilator was ready. I didn't have the warning. I did not know about that. Good job. I forget everything I said there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah. Now I do go into turret range and grapple a lot of enemy players, but when you do it, it just feels so risky. There's too many players around, and you're not jumping around enough, and the enemies you're going after aren't going to be caught off guard by it. They're kind of they know it's coming, and those are the enemies you have to really be confident you're going to get the hit on or the grapple on before you move in. If the enemy's too good, just ignore it and just move on to something else. Okay, your team's doing a good job pushing, so yeah, you can go ahead and attack this. Not a bad option. They do have rockets down. You're assassin. You're the best pro to go ahead and attack that thing. Now that's a risky matchup, going up against an assault and a Wascott together. But I guess you pushed our assault away, so you knew this would work, and you had team support. Okay, good call. I didn't see what assault's health was. That's another thing. Assault might have been low on health, and Wascott too, and you knew you had a little more confidence. Juice Gunner. Enemy bots moving into your base. Excuse me. Oh, okay. It'd be a good idea to... Oh, well, you have a gunner to juice that. Okay. I was going to say it'd be a good idea to juice that thing. But get up there, stun it, use your knife. That's going to do the most damage to it. That's a big distraction to your team. You just want to kill that as fast as possible. Now just focus on the bots. If you attack the enemy players, you're just going to give them juice. You're not going to kill them with shurikens at that range. A support healing a gunner, you're not going to do anything to them to make them run away or anything. I'm not going to comment on purchasing things like that just because I don't even know how much money you have, but the team you're playing against, they're not too difficult to fight. So good purchase because you haven't died yet, I don't think, and they're probably not going to kill you anytime soon. So it's just going to help you survive, just make you even more powerful. So that's a good call this game, I guess. Personally, I save up all my money for Regenitol, and I'm not even going to buy any of those things unless I've got like about 2,000 in stock for Regenitol or something. 1,000 or 2,000 or so. Okay, you can't get too close to that gunner in support, so yep, there you go. Go for the other lane. That wood lane is pretty strong, but since you're assassin and you can move quickly, it's good to go to the other lane and even just kill one bot wave and then get back if your team is not going to defend that left lane. Just take out one wave real quickly and then get back because they didn't have any bots pushing right there. Okay, yes, get out of here. Good call. Now, you just passed a whole load of bots on that right lane. You really need to take those out. That's your priority right now, and you are totally ignoring that. But luckily your teammate got it, so that's good. Nice move here. Invisibility really worked against that bouncer to make him go after enemy players and not you. Oh yeah, Annihilator fight. Again, you should be watching out for support and sniper, but doesn't look like they're really causing much problem. I don't know where sniper is though. That's the thing. You need to verify where sniper is and what he's doing. Oh, there he is. Yes, he's a target you need to worry about. Sniper's in his Annihilator sniping spot, one of the good spots. Okay. Looks like your team pushed Sniper away, so that's good. You should have been on Sniper a bit more, though, I feel. But I don't know how you're communicating, if you are communicating with your team. If I'm with the team, I tell them, hey, I'm going after Sniper. So they have to worry about the main Annihilator fight. Now you can get in their base and shoot those rockets. Just know that. I mean, as Assassin, you're the best pro for that. The enemy team, nobody is kills over deaths. One guy's matched, but nobody's over. And your team is dominating them in bot kills as well, and you guys are all over leveled compared to them. Well, you see, you guys don't even really have to push. It's the enemy team's not very good at all. Well, I mean they're okay, but just I mean when you have 2 or 3 people in the jungle just killing bots, the enemy should really be getting a good hold on the map. But too many times they had opportunities and they just wouldn't. So this was a very easy team to fight. And the only reason I'm saying that is because to conclude this, you're making some decent decisions. You could make a few better ones. Focus more on bots, and well, let's see how many bot kills you have compared to everybody else. Oh, you're about low, but about the same as everyone. So I guess you're doing okay. But just a few moments where it's like, okay, you could be. There's a whole mess of bots over here close to your turrets. Why didn't you go after them? Things like that. Things that I saw. I think if you were playing against a better team, against better players, a few of the moves you made where you'd run into their base within turret range, you would have definitely died. So, I think you're. I mean. And when you're learning, you have to kind of just go after them and just kind of to learn whether or not, or just to learn how much leeway you have in those situations, and what you can get away with. But those situations against good players, you would have not been able to get away with them. So just be a little more careful. I guess. Okay. I guess. At this point, because whether you're playing good players or not, I mean, against good players, you'll know if you go in and attack them and you die, then you'll know that, okay, yeah, that was a mistake. But against a team like this, how do you know if it's a mistake? Well, if you do not get any kills when you run after them in their base, then it was probably a mistake, and you should not have done that. So that way to measure yourself with your assassin play is, I think, in your situations, is if you're going to chase the enemy down in their turret area, then if you get the kill, it was worth it. If you don't get a kill, it's not worth it, okay? Another way to measure something, or something you might want to start trying to do, is use invisibility a lot less. Only use invisibility when you go in the range of their turrets or combat kitties or support turret, or if you have a lot of bots like shooting you, or the situation just calls for it quickly. Don't waste invisibility on just general positioning or general attacking. At least that's not what I do. I wouldn't. I save that. It's a very good skill. Save that for the times where it's going to come in useful. So, also, just as far as decision making goes, you are a tad slow. Don't get me wrong; you're actually very quick. You're quick, but you could be you could be even faster. There's still, I mean, split second more. You could do it a little faster. So that's just another thing, but that just comes with playtime, and you have you have replays posted for all these different pros. So you play. It looks like a ton of different pros, and unless you're focusing on assassin 100% of the time, you're probably not going to reach the point where you're making those instant decisions all the time, constantly. Another thing you could do is focus on turret diving more, and just give it a try, see if you like it or not. You're playing a very conservative style, the style most assassins play. And then, I came up with, or I was at least showing people my distraction assassin, which was more offensive. When the rocket turret shields go down, you can get in their base and you can just start shooting them, keep the rocket shields down. The enemy's going to chase you around, and you're just going to continually damage turrets while your team is able to push bots. Read my distraction assassin guide for more info on that. Watch my other videos for more info on that if you're interested. I feel it makes you a very, very effective player. You're a much bigger force to be reckoned with against an enemy team. The only times you're not going to be able to pull stuff off like that constantly is if you're playing against really good teams. So that's what I recommend checking it out. Okay, now I hope you all like that. If you want to send in more player critiques or something, let me know. I hope I was able to help here. Enjoy what's next. Well, I'm imagining this segment's going to be at the end of another video, so I hope you enjoyed whatever was before this. But before the patch goes live, whatever update, what's the next one going to be? 28? 28. Yes, before update 28 goes live, I got a one win of the day in, or well, I was gonna play my one win of the day. I don't know if I won or not. I can't tell you, right? But just like last videos where I just wanted to get on, get my one win of the day, and then go about my business. But ended up having a very good and tough match and some good play, and I made some mistakes as well. So just I think I could make a decent commentary on it. So let's just go ahead and watch it. In the game we have Mimneotic, Grimbar, Finn Warrior, Colonel Jessup, even though I think Colonel Jessup is using a different name in game. So right off the bat, I get in and I see I'm up against Mimneotic and Grimbar. Mimneotic's playing Assault, good Assault. Grimbar's playing Sniper, an insane Sniper. Finn Warrior is recognizable, so I imagine he's solid enough. And Colonel Jessup, I didn't even know he was in the game, but looks like he was. So Grenade 3, and I'm just running Bot Buster because I didn't. Let's see here. Yeah, because I didn't recognize anybody on my team, so well, maybe somewhat, but I didn't. You never know how good anybody is. So again, I was thinking I might have to really do a lot of the bot pushing. So let's just watch it, see what unfolds, and here we go. And right off the bat, we have a Wascott is the only one going into the left lane, and then we have Support, Robo Hobo, and Carl all going to the right. So it's up to me and Wascott, who I don't know this Wascott. We're the only ones in the left lane, and we're up against 3 other players. So as long as we can hold off the bots, which will not be as easy as it was that last video I showed with Wascott, with me and Wascott pushing the left, just because we can't communicate with each other. And already I'm worried because he's going in to attack them, and we are not going to win this fight, even if we both coordinated and both got grapples at the same time. We're not going to win that fight. So that kind of got me worried right off the bat about our Wascott. So here we are. I'm struggling to just kill this bot by myself. Well, Wascott goes and heals, and I'm just trying to delay them because we have numbers on the other side. So as long as we can just focus on these bots, we can do a decent job. But already I see we're in trouble, and this shield's going to go down. Not much we can do about that. And then I look up on the right, on the top, and I see on the right side's not doing so hot either. So already I know I get the feeling this is going to be a very difficult match. So I figured left is a lost cause. I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can push the right with 4-on-1 and then make it 3-on-1 on the other side, or whatever. Forget what I said there. I don't remember the numbers. But so what is that? 3 headshots already by Grimbar. Oh my gosh. So here we are, and I am just trying to focus on bots and not get headshotted, and I am worried about Megabeth. I can't just jump in and grapple Megabeth because I'm gonna die by their sniper. Their sniper is a really good player, and so I need to kind of just keep my distance. I have to do my best to push Sniper back. It's a very difficult thing to do. He's in his safe zone. He's with his turrets. I really need extra help to do that, to make a move like that, just because since there's 2 of them around, if I go for Sniper, I know I'm not going to kill him in 1 grapple, and I know the turret's going to be there, so that's going to shoot me. Might have bots, plus they have a Megabeth. So it's a very dangerous situation for me to just go in and try and sneak behind him and kill him. Can't do that. And our Carl is almost dead, but I'm just focused on bots. I wanna go after Megabeth, but I'm the only presence we have over here that's really doing any good to kill the bots. So even if my Carl and my teammates are dying, they're really not doing a whole lot for the bot push. So I'm not really seeing them as much of a use. So just some tough decisions you have to make sometimes. Get a good back grapple on her. Figure I could go for her, maybe get a kill. I'm out of sniper's range for now. And I get it. And just trying to push those bots in. Very difficult. Sniper knows to take care of the bots before me. Now his ice traps, remember I always talk about you can just use jump to escape the ice traps. And I actually do play a lot around with his ice traps, and you want to detonate them if possible. Like if you have a chance to detonate it safely, do it. You don't want to just leave it there and then in a crunch moment have to get caught in it and die. And I know he's relying on those to headshot me, so I'm kind of trying to save my super jump to get out of those ice traps. And here we go with the assault. Good assault player. Not a whole lot I can do against him and the sniper at the same time. He was very smart. I think he came over here just to kill that Fuji. I'm almost dead here. Support's nice enough to come and heal me. Again, going after Megabeth. I saw Carl was going after her, so thought it was a decent opportunity. She gets out. And there's the ice trap on the floor there, right under the bridge. So I go ahead and detonate that, just so I won't get caught or my bots won't get caught by it. Detonated it from safety, and I can still do my jobs. I'm very low on health, about a third, but it's rapidly going up because of my Regenitol. And still low on health. The Annihilator is about here. And I know this is not going to be an easy fight to go for. It's not going to be an easy Annihilator to get. They have a good sniper who can watch it. They have an assault who could just put a bomb on it. Plus, my team doesn't really seem to be in control of the game. So I'm just trying to do what I can, and I do notice that they're not really focused on the Annihilator, the enemy team. So I'm kind of hoping my teammate will. I'll just try and keep like Sniper distracted or something, and my team can maybe go in and call it. But no luck yet, obviously. And I'm full juice. Let Carl get the juice. Juice is another thing I try and manage a lot in this game. I try and just... well, I do that every game, but this game it happened a lot where I was just trying to pick up the juice so the enemy wouldn't. And... because if they get juice, they're going to be unstoppable. And we are up on their left turret, so I figure this is a prime opportunity to go ahead and just take that out. Of course, we have a ton of bots and things, and I need to just juice this. So all we have is a Fuji. The enemy is pushed back at our turrets, and they're preventing any of our further bots to move ahead. So I was hoping we could get maybe a second turret with that one sneaky Fuji that snuck by, but unfortunately we can only get one turret. But hey, one's better than none. So I go ahead and try and call it. And I knew Sniper's up there. I hope he wouldn't see me, but good job. And they probably, oh well, Assault saw me too. They probably were on mic or something together. And he just said, hey, check out the Annihilator. And he came and shot me. But I tried. It was worth it, I think. Well, it wasn't worth it that I died, but there's a good opportunity there. I just wish my team could have helped me out a lot more on that one. Ice trap, jump over the ice trap to try and grapple Sniper. We have a Carl around too, so the two of us should be able to push Sniper back. Go ahead and call that ice trap. And I'm very low on health. Don't want to get sniped, so I have to run back to spawn. How's the scores doing? Oh, they have a Fuji here. Oh, and they get the Annihilator. Just in time. Very low kills this game. And we have the right turret shield down, so I'm going to go ahead and knock that out. And yes, they have a good sniper, but if I take one headshot, I'll be alright. So I'm just going to stand still and hit that thing. So I don't take any damage or whatever. So now I wish I could see the name tags and all that, but I can't. So I'm just going to try and push them back. Get a lucky ring out. It was very... I don't know what... That's what happened in game 2. I don't know what the heck happened there. But I got a ring out. Again, just trying to push our bots forward. That sniper's very good, though. He's just going to kill our bots. But I'm free to move up a little more. And they are at our rockets in the left lane. They've probably been at our rockets for a good amount. But remember, one of my core principles with forming Distraction Assassin is the fewer bots needed to win, the better. So they're playing a very, very consistent, conservative play style, and I know they will, where they're just they're relying more on bots to push, and they're just trying to sustain map dominance by controlling like where our bots spawn on our left lane, just trying to control that area and then just slowly beat us that way. Where I'm more, I'll go ahead and take deaths to get your turrets down, and then hope for a second lucky push. And right here is a problem. I used to kill him, but my weapon switching glitches all out, and it was just a big mess. So I went from Shuriken to sword, but it was all screwed up, and then it ends up just flustering me and getting me killed. So that sucked, but whatever, it happens. It happens. Unfortunately, the weapon swapping problems happen more often than they should. Even with like grappling, you'll grapple, or you'll lose a grapple with, and the weapon you didn't grapple with will have a grapple cooldown. It's all screwed up. I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully, it'll be fixed someday. Probably won't. Oh well. Now I have to decide which lane to go for. I see snipers over here. I'm going to try and grapple him, but I missed, so that was bad. And now we got Assault, Megabeth, and Sniper against me, so I'm just going to go ahead and back off. And see what I can do in the weaker lane. See if I could just get these guys pushed back. And we got Assault up there, so I go ahead and use a super jump just to slash him a bit. It did a lot more damage than I was expecting. So, very squishy Assault. He probably didn't upgrade defense. I thought maybe I got like lucky critical hits or something when I jumped up and hit him, which maybe I did, but he probably wasn't running defense, which probably really hurt him in that situation. I think he was at about like 3/4 or full health when I jumped at him. Also, let's see here. Well, I'm level 10. Assault was level 8 or 9, so okay, not a big difference. I didn't know if there was a difference. So there I was grabbing juice so they wouldn't. We got a lot of bots, but we're up against 3 other good players, and me and Wildcard are the only one with projectiles trying to push them away against one healer. That's not going to happen. Just trying to sustain the bots. It's a fight for bots. At this higher level of play, you notice a lot less people attacking other pros. We're all focused primarily on bots, and once we kill all the bots, then we go after the other pros. So I figured I could go for Regenitol, maybe get in the fight if an opportunity arises, because we have a lot of teammates around, but it didn't. Here we go. Go ahead and grapple him so he uses his juice and runs away. That's something I do a lot too in a lot of games. I'll just go after players that I see have juice. I'll just grapple them, because they'll usually waste their juice on that. So saw a lot of them were distracted, went ahead and called the Annihilator, had a good enough teammate to call the ejector for me, so the enemy wouldn't. This mic is vibrating. I'm very not satisfied with this microphone. This is the first Plantronics microphone I bought. Go ahead and juice that turret to destroy it as fast as I can. This is the first Plantronics microphone I bought in the past 5 years that I have not been totally satisfied with. Headset, I mean. I have better mics and things. It's just I don't have much time to get it all set up and edit videos, so I just do everything as quick as I can. And the quality of this headset just is not good, and I apologize for that, but hey, I'm a very busy person. I hope to one day focus more on videos and things, but right now I don't have the time. I definitely have the ability to up the quality on this stuff, but I just and the technology. But so go ahead and try and grapple sniper there. See if we can get a lucky kill on him. Now I notice we have a Robo Hobo. I didn't really realize we had a Robo Hobo. We just weren't around each other the whole game. And Robo Hobo does pretty well in this game, and I'm pretty glad anytime he's around. Megabeth's almost dead. I go ahead and go in for the kill. Or at least I'm decently confident with Robo Hobo. He seems to be a little more offensive than everybody else, and so I liked working with him. Just trying to go for whatever lane I can. They are at our rockets. Go ahead and call Regenitol. I'm about half health. They have great turret setups. They've got their general area they stand in covered, and they have their escape covered. So very, very good teamwork on their part. Having jump problems there. I don't realize that was Sniper. I thought that was my teammate, and then I'm like, oh, it's Sniper, so I had a juice to go ahead and fight him. So I want to kill Sniper. I don't think he's died much this game. Nice ice trap. He's about dead, so I just go ahead and go in for the slashes. And we're lucky enough to get all these bots in on the left side. Turret shield down. I need to keep this thing down as much as I can. Get rid of this rocket. Then it'll just take one more lucky push. About dead here. Go ahead and escape. It's a good escape route to take. And they're all over me. They probably know what's coming. And now let's just talk about this for a sec. Because you know, you see a lot of games where I play and I'll have one guy chasing me in their base, two guys even. I can usually handle 3 guys. Sometimes I'll even have. I've had 4 to 5 people chasing me in their bases. But here's the difference: those guys sucked. These guys are good, and I know they're good. But I'm still gonna do what I do to destroy that turret as much as I can. And yes, these guys are you could say they're distracted. They're not on the field, but I'm not so much worried about distracting them because they're mostly just gonna kill me, and really all of them coming at me is not a bad move. They're not. It's a lot of times when the enemy comes after me, it's a bad move because it takes them so long to make me run away. They never kill me. It's a bad move. They're out of the game for too long. These guys, the 3 of them, they're not going to be out of the game long. As long as they coordinate and work well, they're going to at least get me out of here. And they're fairly confident they can kill me if they work together, which they should be because they're good. So really, I need to conserve my skills and all that, and I have to play very cautiously. Just hit that turret as much as I can from safety and get in and out. And yeah, just note that there's a difference in mentality from my standpoint when I play against good teams. Even with the whole riding the rim thing, everybody said it was so bad, and they patched it, and you could only ride it for a few seconds. Well, against a team like this, you could only ride it for a few seconds anyhow. It was only against the bad teams that you could totally do it. So let's just continue here. And yeah, I just went ahead and went for that. Obviously a bad move, but they were going to kill me either way, and I kind of saw that as my only chance at escaping and continuing to do what I could do. So yeah. I kept it down as much as I could, did whatever damage I could, and they got me. So good job on their part. Now I need to get back there as fast as I can and destroy those shields. Keep them down while we have the chance. And the shields are up. I gotta figure out which lane to push. That right lane that I was just looking at, that laser blazer is really just stopping a lot of stuff I want to do with Thing Sniper. So we're up against 3 of them here. I'm more concerned about the bots though. I need to kill those bots. So I start focusing on the bots and not the players. Support is lowish on health. I'm almost dead here, so I gotta roll away. Don't have jump, and I roll to my death. If I went ahead and rolled straight, I figured they'd have a shot at me. So that if I would have made that, I would have been alright. I would have bought Regenitol over on that side, but I hit that at a bad angle. It happens. What's my score? 6-4, 3-2, 3-2, 2-3, 2-1 on my team. Wow. For the first 15 minutes or so, our team, I was the only one with kills over deaths, so I guess we started turning it around. Maybe people started getting better levels and they're able to use their skills more. So we luckily got the Annihilator on that. I need to kill these bots so we can get our right wave in. Now they got a jack, so I gotta destroy this thing. I see good opportunity for some juice, and I'm fully juiced now. Go ahead and juice that jackpot. What's my level compared to everyone else? I'm level 12. Okay. So teams are generally balanced as far as levels go. I'm one of the higher level players, though. Isn't that odd that I'm showing you a video where the teams are evenly leveled? Especially at this point. So again, going after Assault. Gotta buy some Regenitol. Bots are priority though, so Assault is just a distraction. If I keep going after Assault, I'm not going to kill him. Missed the opportunity to grapple there. Stun the bots. I'll leave that juice for Carl. I'm already fully juiced. We've got Sniper Megabeth again. But Robo's harassing them, so that's good. I can try and go in and finish support off, or Sniper off, which I do. Couldn't have done that without Robo. And good chance to get our bots in since Sniper is dead right now. Just trying to scare them off. Not working. Probably got to hit them to scare them. And we got plenty of their team over here, so it's not going to be easy to get that shield down. I have a decent amount of money, but I'm saving it all up for Regenitol. And here I am. I've got full juice, but there's so much juice on the ground, I just kind of stay around to pick it all up. So they don't. Just trying to slowly get our bots in. I don't have a shot at them on the right, so I go ahead and just spray some shots over on the left. There's no targets over there, but you never know what could be. So if you don't you have a shot on the right, go ahead and shoot the left. And again, I need to get all this juice just so the enemy doesn't. 4 boxes, very good. I see 2 more, I missed 2. And I'm very low. I have to get juice just to stay alive. So they forced me to kind of waste the juice by doing damage. But I stopped them from picking up 4 juice boxes. And I can no longer buy Regenitol from this station for some reason. So I have to make a note that that thing is bugged. It's already hard enough to get to those things on this map. And their rocket shield is down now. I'll go ahead and juice it, but they already destroyed it, so... Another waste of a juice. Just trying to spray whatever I can, keep them in their base, and help our bots advance forward. Try and get a lucky bot in. We get a lucky Fuji to come in, and the money ball goes down. And right back to it. That was not our fire base. Yep. So there we go. Decent game. I missed something. There was a point where I was on the right side against Sniper and Megabeth, and I was like the only one over there. And I just figured I was just gonna sit back and just sustain that, and that would mean my teammates all 4 of them should be on the left lane. So I figured if I'm holding back 2 guys in the bot push, then we have the advantage in the other lane. So that's one point that happened. I missed it. Oh well. Scores in general. Well, their Finn Warrior, their combat girl went 2-6, 110 bot kills though. Said that was he kind of off-picked his class, and that kind of screwed him over. But whatever. But good game overall, and wasn't easy. Just a fun match, nice match. Figured I'd show it. So thanks for watching. See you later.